Okay, so a couple of small things I noticed from the previous recording. Firstly, firstly was that apparently the mouse cursor was visible the entire time. I'm sorry about that. I don't really want to do a retake on that though, because that was a pretty good take. So I'm gonna leave that alone. Secondly, is that I was going through the game way too damn fast. My freaking speech was so damn garbled by comparison the way I usually talk, so I'm gonna slow down and try to enjoy myself with this. But in between videos, like I stated, I went ahead and did some PK hexing. I basically gave everybody max IVs and the nature that I want them to have for the rest of the game. I will be doing this as I acquire new Pokemon here and there. So I hope you guys don't have a too big of an issue with that. It's just kind of the way I like to do things. Nothing too terrible, but... for the level grinding sessions that I will be doing, some of them on screen, those are the ones that I will definitely be speeding through. Okay. For the beginners to the series, you can come into this little building here and talk to all kinds of different kids in here about the do's and don'ts about Pokemon, trading, and whatnot. Also, for some reason, Scott is here. This is weird. This guy is the runner of the Battle Resort, or the Battle Frontier. He basically owns it. Hold on, can I talk to you? What the hell? Get a little taste of my Quick Claw. Whether or not you're a good student will be evident from the way you use this item. Oh, okay, cool. So he gave us the Quick Claw. The Quick Claw is an item that gives you a 10% or something around the line. I think it's like 20 actually. Chance of moving before the opponent, no matter how slow your Pokemon is compared to theirs. Pretty neat item, but its ineffectiveness makes me... It's very high chance of randomness makes me not really want to care about it. Seems pointless. I suppose it is a good to use a name that's easy to understand. Damn, you're criticizing your husband for changing his Pikachu's name? Doesn't seem upset about it. A little dumb. I don't think these kids have anything important. Oh. Also, I'm getting tired, so I'll probably do one more video after this and call it a night. Alright, so I think that's just about it for the random people around here. Let me talk to you. You have anything important? Nothing? Okay, so they obviously want us to take on the gym. But I am not ready for the gym yet because my Torchic has not evolved. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the next couple of minutes to go ahead and grind against some of the trainers and random Pokemon here. See if I can't level up to 16, learn Peck, and Double Kick so that I can take on the next gym. As well as evolve, of course. The rest of my party will vary depending on what part of the game I'm in. I have a pretty okay filler spot for most of my team at the moment. Oh, I also want to say, I will not be using any, like, as tempting as it is, I will not be giving any of my Pokemon tutor moves. Moves that you can only use, like the tutor for the post-game tutor. Like, I really want to give Gardevoir the elemental punches, but I'm not going to, because those are technically not available until post-game. Same thing with the move Icy Wind, that is also a post-game only move. So I'm not going to give her Icy Wind either, which is something I do tend to do quite a lot in Pokemon XD. Alright. There's a double battle next! Oof. Well, it's an option to be a double battle, which I do like the fact that it is an option. Okay, let me think here. Take a potion off of you. Lotad doesn't really have anything. Yeah, I might as well. If the tunnel doesn't go through, then I'll just go over the top. Dead end. I'm bored. Let's battle. I mean, I suppose. Young spring chicken. Torchic is probably the ideal starter this game, despite its weakness to the first gym, or rather, its neutral matchup to the first gym. Weakness if you don't evolve it into Combustion. But that's exactly why I'm going to evolve it into Combustion. I don't want to have a weakness to the first gym. Gardevoir can handle that? Raltsy? Ooh, excuse me. Wait, Ralts holding an... Oh, that's right, I gave Ralts an arm berry. Couldn't remember why she was holding that. I believe I kept Hidden Power Dark on her, just for the sake of Psychic types, too. Well, I'm here, I'll go ahead and grab this, too. I'm over here, nope. Anything over here, here. Occasionally you'll see, like, random hidden items. I think this tomb is actually for Groudon for post-game. I'll have to double check on that. I think there's also a couple rare Pokemon. I know that Skitty is available on this route, but it is very rare. It's like a 2% encounter rate. I know Whismur, obviously, Talo, fucking yada. Talo will be pretty useful for the next gym, but it's pretty much dead weight for the current gym. Alrighty, and now we have Combustion. We get double kick right off the bat, so we basically learn 2 moves in a single level. It's awesome. Sure, I'll do some grinding with Ralts here too while I'm at it. Ralts won't really be very useful until about... Well, obviously until she evolves into Kirlia, she's gonna be pretty weak. Also, fucking Dark types, she can't do anything to them at all, because Confusion being a Psychic type move, Dark types are immune to that. So I can't really... Oh god. That did more damage than I thought. Plus, also, the Ralts line has the second slowest of all of the EXP gain percentages, where it takes 1.25 million experience to get Ralts to level 100. The second highest out of all of the XP gain ones, and it's mostly associated with legendary Pokemon. Or Pokemon with very powerful stats, but not to say that Ralts and Gardevoir rather, doesn't have powerful stats, but it's not exactly the first Pokemon you'd think of to have a 1.25 million XP threshold. I know when I first heard about it, it wasn't what I expected. The starters have 1,059,860, and that's a common thing with most Pokemon. There's plenty of Pokemon that have just 1 million, then there's also some that have 800,000, 600,000, and a very small amount, thank God, that have the fluctuating category, which is 1,640,000 experience. Pokemon such as Illumise, Wailord, and Drifblim all share that XP total. Thank God nothing I like shares that total. That's annoying. Oh, no, yeah, Breloom has it too. So, okay, I guess something I do like does have it. The fact that Breloom has it is really annoying. Makes it really hard to teach Shroomish how to use Spore, which is the only 100% accurate sleeping move. And it's why it's so damn essential in XD Gale Darkness. Simply because it always puts the opponent to sleep, and sleep multiplies the capture rate by 2 times. Oh, Abra! Hi. Yeah, Abra's another thing that can appear here, but it has Teleport, so if you see it, just chuck a damn ball at it, otherwise you're not going to catch it. We forgot about that. That's what I would usually save the Great Ball for. You can't get Alakazam in the game, though, without trading to somebody else who has a game as well. Anyway, what was I saying? I lost complete track of myself when I seen that Abra up here. I should probably get some more Pokeballs. Do I even have enough money to get more? Oh, I got plenty. 20. There we go. See if anybody in the Pokemon has anything to say. Nope. What about you, lady? Lady. Nope. Man? Anything? Nope. Okay. A lot of the characters, like I said, useless NPC crap. I think Ralt should be good enough to take on at least some of the starting Pokemon in the gym. I mean, they are all rock types, so I don't think I'll be skewered or anything, but we'll see. Yeah, they're all around the same level. Tackle is kind of a pain in the butt, but battling trainers gives you substantially more experience than battling wild Pokemon. I don't know the exact figure, but it feels like it's double. And this is how you can see that maxing out Ralt's special attack really, really helped. Because I'm able to 2-hit KO everything at this current stage. And damn near 1-hit KO everything, actually. Now this will be one of the first times I don't really have a proper water or grass type facing against the first gym. Definitely, if you're going to come in here, though, those are the two ideal types to take down the first gym. Unfortunately, the only grass types you can get are Lotad and Seedot, depending on if you're playing Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald. Emerald, you get Lotad in the first route, and then same thing with Sapphire, you get Lotad. And then you get Seedot and Ruby. You can get Seedot later in Emerald. Ugh. And unfortunately, ow. Ugh. I would have to level grind quite a bit to get Lotad to learn Absorb. So, I'm gonna wing it. And if I lose, I lose, but I doubt I will. Leader Roxanne, the Rock-type gym leader and a member of the Pokemon Trainer Club, I think. For the gym battles, I figure I'll slow down. I am a little wary of that Geodude, though. I don't know if it has any rock moves, but I do know it. Oh, it does, okay. Thank God it missed, though. Maxing out Ralt's special attack made a huge difference. This with PK Hex alone. Level 12. Getting on par with Combustion now. I figure since she's still at full health, I'll wing it. I don't know if Gardevoir gets Will-O-Wisp in this game. I think that's more of a Gen 4 thing, but I do know Will-O-Wisp is a TM. Oh, thank God they keep missing with that. Her last Pokemon is Nosepass, which is a pure rock type. And it has really good defense and pretty good special defense as well. At least for this stage in the game. You're definitely going to want to hit it more on the special side, which is why I usually use Marshtomp or Grovyle. Although Marshtomp is definitely the true counter to Nosepass in this game. Because Nosepass has Rock Tomb, which can't do Jack Diddly Squat to Marshtomp because it was half ground typing. Oh, that's right, it spams Harden a lot. Nosepass itself is a bad Pokemon, though. It has a 135 base defense stat, which is very impressive. Especially for a not fully evolved Pokemon. Well, not fully evolved as of Generation 4. It does have an evolution. Which actually makes it kind of usable. It's certainly not useful in its pre-evolution. Roxanne also likes to spam potions like it's no tomorrow. I think she only has the 2, though. It's a lot easier to take out her Nosepass with Marshtomp as opposed to Combustion. Sceptile's a little harder, though. It's probably the hardest of the 3 to use. Grass types are not generally really good in Hoenn, despite all the abundance of water types. You're better off with an electric type like Manectric as opposed to something like Sceptile. Although Sceptile is the only Pokemon in the game that gets stabbed Leaf Blade. Or, I think the only Pokemon in the game that actually has Leaf Blade, now that I think about it. It was a signature move at first, I believe. Okay, so with that, our reward is the Rock Tomb TM machine. I will not be using that on anybody yet. I will be saving that for later. And apparently now we have to save this guy's goods. Don't take my goods. But I guess for now, I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. Like I said before, I'm going to keep these a little bit shorter than the normal Let's Play length. Just because Emerald is something that I should probably slow down and take my time with. So anyway, guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have anything else introduced, if you guys have any suggestions for future content, please leave them in the comment section down below or on my Twitter page @SoDiarist. And until next time, this has been CBS, making YouTuber fun one video at a time, and I will see you guys in the next episode.